the Renaissance Fair, where a certain detachment from reality is reality, where history and fantasy clash in delightful ways, and the sound of clanking steel and cheering on consensual violence is the order of the day. Well met, fellow nerds and Buhurt enthusiasts. Today we are exploring another Renaissance Fair. Well, what kinds of people come to a Renaissance Fair? Let's start there. Those who love greasy fair food, who love posing for pictures, haggling for a deal on the best trinkets and wares, those who like games of strategy and games of skill, and those who enjoy history, recreating it, living it. Society of Creative Anachronism style. SCA clubs are often found at Renfairs just like this. And luckily for me and the point of this video, Buhurt clubs and organizations are also often invited, given the natural tie-in to all things fantasy and history and spectacle. Because for the most part, anyone who enjoys a good spectacle can come to a Ren Fair and have a good time. So first, we have a jousting tournament. This was my first time seeing mounted jousting, and I was impressed with it as well. Much more fun than I thought it was going to be. Who starred in A Knight's Tale?
A Knight's Tale is a 2001 medieval adventure comedy drama film starring Heath Ledger as the main character.
Straight up Heath Ledger style, A Knight's Tale. It was fun watching this high-stakes game of chicken played out with 800 pounds of horse and armor. I thought these guys did a pretty good job. The spectacle was real. Although we didn't get to see anybody unhorsed, the lances did break. Then in the post-show donation box, we felt we had to pitch in because it was quite fun. And we wanted to support the care of those magical beasts we had just seen, as well as their horses. But now we're getting to the real spectacle. Buhurt, the sport where the only rule is, well, actually there are quite a few rules, but the most important one is this. You swing as hard as you can, and you don't stop swinging until somebody hits the dirt, or that yellow flag on the end of a stick waves in front of your face. Either way. This is where the real fun begins. No script, no choreography, just unfiltered chaos of combat. It doesn't matter so much how hard you can swing, it matters how long you can keep swinging after you've been hit 20 times and you're in armor that weighs as much as a small car. Okay, that is too much hyperbole coming from ChatGPT. They get it, it's heavy. Enjoy several minutes now of the club known as Invictus in the Salt Lake City area, putting on a show. They did several rounds of duels and melees before a very large and loud cheering audience. Victory in a Buhurt melee is simple. Recall, the last one standing wins. And the best part, you don't have to clean up any horse manure. All you need is steel, muscle, and a healthy disregard for your own well-being. It was fun to watch and film this crew. I've met several of them, but I have yet to have the opportunity to practice with them. I'm hoping that will be soon. They also invited a club from Boise, who, again, I've met several of their members, but I have not had a chance to practice or fight with them. Watch here as the melee turns into a 2v1 against Jake the Samurai. My man over here takes a stamina regeneration potion and then goes for it one more time, and both of them go down. Look at the size of that bloodthirsty crowd. And this dude's armor. I don't know if I've met him yet, but I'm digging the black metal. There were also ladies fighting in the list at this event. I believe that there was my new friend, the Sass Master Supreme, Emily. I got to meet her briefly, and she did pretty good. There, a guy lost his glove, his gauntlet, and you see the medics on the side doing their job diligently. Another pan of the audience. Ah, I think I know those guys.
The good is fighting here in the corner. Down. He took the north one down. The good is fighting here in the corner. Down. He took the north one down. North one went south. That's good. Looking for a new target. We got Medusa. Probably going to still the fight. This has got a photo ready for him at the end of this round.
This is a little mid-show event they call Fight a Night. They select one lucky kid, or adult perhaps, from the audience who gets to pummel a real knight, but with a foam sword. That kid seems to be having a lot of fun. And this, I think it should be called a train out. Instead of a pain out, you get mowed down by a train. This episode is wrapping up, and the 2 days we were at this Renfair, we ended the day watching these guys do some pretty epic fire dancing. As the sun was setting, it was a surreal spectacle for sure. At the end of the day, a Renaissance fair is about more than just reliving or reimagining the past, an attempt to romanticize what honestly would have been a brutal, vicious, and frankly awful time to live. But it is about reconnecting with those childhood dreams that you once had of becoming a knight, or perhaps a warrior, or some kind of royalty, or whatever this guy is. So whether you came for the jousting, or for the food, or for the spectacle of full steel fighting, there is something at a Renfair for everyone. That's it for now. Stay tuned for the next episode, where I attend a different type of historical event known as the Scottish Highland Games, where I will again be hanging out with the Order of the Silver Rose, and already having attended said event, I can tell you there will be quite the drama and an opportunity to use my medical expertise. As always, remember, Buhurt is love, Buhurt is life, and you can't Buhurt if you don't do hurt. I'm trying out all 3 catchphrases. One of them is going to stick. Like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.